If you have ever lucid dreamed, you know that it's one of the most incredible things ever. You basically enter a virtual reality simulation that you can control, and the only limit is your imagination. So once you've learned the skills it takes to lucid dream every single night, you've probably wondered what you can actually do in your dreams. Each night is an adventure waiting to be had. Here are 9 things you can do while lucid dreaming that will help you explore the furthest reaches of your mind. Before we get into the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I post weekly lucid dreaming videos on the channel. If you want to learn how to master lucid dreaming so that you can lucid dream every single night, subscribe and also leave a like to show that you want to see more videos like this. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Now let's get into the video. Number 1. Learn to fly. Flying is one of the greatest things you can do while lucid dreaming. You get to soar above the landscape of your dreams, getting a new perspective on everything. It also can be a faster way of traveling from place to place within your dreams. There are a few different ways you can start to learn to fly. The simplest way is to simply imagine that you're flying and taking off. If you're not afraid of heights, you can also hop off the nearest tall object with the goal of soaring rather than falling. Take care of this method though, because you might just fall, especially if you are scared of heights. Another method of learning to fly within your dreams is to start running. As you run, lift your feet off the ground gradually and take off flying. You'll want to have a runway to take off using this method, such as a straight stretch of road or a landscape. Number 2. Gobble down food. When you're lucid dreaming, one of the perks is that you can eat whatever you want and not gain a single pound. It's a great way to indulge on the treats or try that food you've literally been dreaming about. Whether it's a single snack or a 12-course meal, you can experience it all when you're lucid dreaming. You can get started on your favorite lucid dreaming meal by envisioning yourself in a place with food. This can be a grocery store, a restaurant, or even a picnic. Picture the food or drink that you want to try. If food isn't readily available, you can picture it and have something to eat. Start to picture the food you want to eat by imagining the food stuff you want to eat. You can shape the image like clay in your mind, determining the weight of the food in your hands. Imagine the texture of the food. You might want to close your eyes so you don't have to actually picture the food. Once you have the shape in your mind, think about the other details of the food. Is it warm? Does it have a savory smell? What's it going to taste like? Once you have the details nailed down, go ahead and grab a bite. Number 3. Explore the outer reaches of your dream. When you're lucid dreaming, there are a lot of things that you can do, but one of the easiest is to simply go out and explore. You've got an entire dream world to check out, and it's something that nobody else has the chance to visit. You can see ruins of ancient civilizations or visit a mystical glen in the woods. The nice thing about exploring is that it doesn't require any special skills or powers. Granted, if you learn to fly or teleport in your dreams, you can get around faster, but it's easy enough to simply walk around and envision the areas you're going to visit. Walk around and experience the sights and sound that your subconscious offers up. You can experience the story that your dream was already offering if you start to lucid dream and you're already in the middle of another dream. You can also explore new areas by picturing the places you want to go as you're going to sleep. If there's something you really want to experience, study images of the area before you go to sleep. Picture these places in your mind as vividly as possible as you drift off to sleep, and it's one of the best ways to actually get to that place within the lucid dreaming state. Number 4. Try your hand at magic. Magic is one of the many things you can experience in your lucid dreaming state. For most people, magic takes a bit of practice to really get the hang of it, so you'll want to be prepared to do a bit of work within your dream. You can imagine yourself like Gandalf the Grey or Harry Potter casting spells while on your adventure. To learn to use a bit of magic, you'll want to envision yourself wielding the same type of magic as the character you're trying to emulate. Do you need a wand, or can you cast spells with just your hand gestures? Is a staff required to cast a spell? When you're in your lucid dreaming state, it's time to start practicing your casting spells abilities. Pick an object to focus your abilities on, such as a rock to transfigure into a feather or levitate. Expect the results you want, as expectations are important in your lucid dreams. Say the spell that your character you're copying would say, or mimic the hand motions that they would do. Eventually, you'll be a regular spellcasting wizard or witch. Number 5. Meet famous people or characters within your dream. While you're dreaming, it's a great time to meet famous people such as celebrities, or have a real fantasy adventure and meet one or more of the characters in your favorite TV show or book. While you won't have any tangible proof of meeting your favorite celebrity, you'll have the excitement and actual memory of meeting them from within your dreams. To meet this person while you're lucid dreaming, you're going to have to do a little bit of prep work. While you're awake, you're going to need to familiar yourself with what that person looks like, as well as what they sound like, to have the best picture in your mind of what they're actually like. As you go to sleep, make a model in your mind of what that person is like, down to their exact mannerisms if you can picture it. As you're falling asleep, imagine the scenario which you're going to meet that person. Is it during one of your favorite adventures where they can tag along with you? No matter what you envision, guys, just enjoy the time that you have with them in your dream. Number 6, teleport to a new place in your dreams. While you're lucid dreaming, you might want to get from place to place. One of the quickest ways to do this is to teleport within your lucid dreams. Much like the characters in Star Trek, teleportation takes you immediately from one place to another. One of the easiest ways to learn to teleport is to simply imagine the place that you want to go. Think about it hard enough and you'll get there in your dreams. If thinking about the place you want to go isn't enough to help you teleport, you might need to undergo some actions to get you from place to place. One method is to stand in an area and think about where you want to go. Spin in place, and then you can teleport from the location you are at to the place that you want to go. Number 7, manipulating time while you're lucid dreaming. While you're in the lucid dreaming state, you might want to explore vast civilizations or go into the future. You can actually manipulate time to get to the place that you want to go. You can visit these places by envisioning where you want to go. To get to the time period that you want to dream about, try to think about it while you're falling asleep. If you want to visit a place in the past, look at pictures of the ruins, or read about the civilization before you're falling asleep. And then once you're lucid dreaming, if you're not already in the place you're trying to visit, try to think about the local and actually travel there. You can step through a dream portal or simply teleport there if you've already learned that skill. You can also learn to manipulate time in your dreams. Sometimes all it takes is the actual belief that you can control time and giving your dream state commands such as shouting out loud to stop time. You can also speed yourself up so that everyone in your dream seems to be moving in slow motion or is frozen. Number 8, having a conversation with someone. While you're lucid dreaming, it's a great time to visit long-lost relatives or family members you want to meet but never got the chance to. You can even practice upcoming conversations such as interviews that you're going to do to really nail down what you want to do and say. Like many things in lucid dreaming, you'll want to do a little bit of legwork for this activity. Get as many details as you can about the person or task. If you're going to talk to a relative, picture what they actually look like and sounded like. For a job interview, picture the myriad of questions that you might be asked. While lucid dreaming, conjure up the situation that you want to be in. Imagine the person you want to talk to or the circumstances surrounding your meeting. Especially if you're going to be interviewed or need to practice a speech, lucid dreaming is a great way to nail down what you need to do and say. In fact, practicing what you're going to do fires the same neurons as actually doing something within your brain. So you'll have the chance to train your brain of actually doing that thing while you're in the lucid dreaming state. Number 9, learn new skills in your dreams. In much of the same way as practicing an interview, you can actually learn new skills while you're in the lucid dreaming state. One of the coolest things you can do is learn to play a musical instrument that you've never seen or heard. You'll want to familiarize with the sounds of this instrument for this activity. Before you go to bed, listen to music that feature this instrument that you want to play within the lucid dreaming state. Once you're actually in the dream, pick up the instrument and start to play it. Move your hands to mimic the way you've seen people playing and imagine the sounds that you want to hear coming out of the instrument. Music in a lucid dreaming state is almost like a magical experience. The notes are crisper and the sounds are amplified. Your dream can reflect the colors of the music as it changes, and you can experience all these different emotions as you listen to the music. Enjoy playing or just listen to the sounds that surround you while you are lucid dreaming. So lucid dreaming is a great way to experience new things. You can learn new skills or practice for a major job interview, manipulate time or places, or travel via new methods such as flying or teleportation. In lucid dreaming, you're really truly only limited by your imagination. If you want to learn what is, in my opinion, the best method of lucid dreaming, check out my lucid dreaming course at the first link in the description. It shows my exact method of having 20 to 30 lucid dreams every single month and exactly how you can start having lucid dreams in as little as 30 days. Also, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss when I release another lucid dreaming tutorial like this one. Be sure to leave a like too because it shows me that you guys like these videos. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next video.